Welcome to the Heavy Spoilers Show. I'm your host Definition, and it's time to break out your spiked bat and get ready for The Walking Dead with the release of episode 2 of season 10. The first episode of the season seemed to kickstart the Whisperer War, and throughout this video I'll be breaking down everything that you need to know about episode 2 and its ending. There will be heavy spoilers here, so if you aren't fully caught up yet, then I highly suggest that you turn off now. That's your last chance to back out, but with that out of the way, I just want to give a huge thank you for clicking this video. Now let's get into episode 2 of season 10. Okay, so episode 1 showed a satellite crash landing in Whisper territory that started a forest fire that would make the Amazon fire look like the Amazon Fire Stick. Yeah, these jokes suck. Though they managed to put the blaze out, Alpha became aware of them trespassing, and we got into a week-long staring contest that we got to see the build-up to today. Episode 2 picks up 7 years ago with Alpha's backstory continuing where we left it last time, and it pretty much shows the first time that she and Lydia met Beta. Whilst the episode's structure itself bounces back and forth between time periods, this opener really is incredible. It's got one of the goriest deaths that I think I've seen in the show for a long time, and it brilliantly cements just how changed Alpha is. Now, a psychiatric ward may not be the most romantic setting for a first date, I'll admit that, but Alpha and Beta's meeting feels like two star-crossed lovers caught in the middle of the zombie apocalypse. Throughout the episode is Alpha doing her best Sinead O'Connor, whilst we have Beta catfishing with someone else's face. This subtext really drives the episode, and it's actually kind of intentionally funny watching the two talking, or as I took it, flirting. Simple things like when Alpha is asked about her name and she just says, "The dead don't have names," made me smile a bit, but it lets you know that she's pretty messed up. Beta says he doesn't really want this to end, and by this I mean the sound of growling zombies, and it's very much Beauty and the Beast, but both are the beast. The episode perfectly paints out just how much of a leader Alpha is, and how she's outstanding at getting people round to her way of thinking. She kills Beta's last human attachment in order to prop herself up as the new one, and it's clear that this entire time she's been playing three-dimensional chess. Beta has clearly lived in isolation for a long time, and to me at least, this paints out the fact that the Whisperers are all probably lost souls that Alpha has taken in when they are at their most vulnerable, and manipulated them in order to fall in line to her way of thinking. We see this exemplified in the present when we catch up with the camp and see one person who refuses to fall in line. This woman is the sister of the character played by Thora Birch, whose baby Alpha gave up a tailtop, and it's clear she feels like one of the Marthas from The Handmaid's Tale. However, Alpha is able to use fear to really put the woman on edge, and just as we think we're about to see her kill the girl, she instead strokes her hair and wins her back round. This use of her motherly instincts is clearly what's keeping everyone on her side, and as far as cult leaders go, Alpha is one of the best. But that doesn't mean that the woman's completely back to ground level, and later in the episode she's set off again and Thora kills her in order to stop her from attacking Alpha. It's a bit of a twist, but again, as I said, it cements that Alpha really has this cult controlled on the level of a Manson or Jim Jones, and she's near untouchable. Thora is promoted to a Gamma, and we hear the chant "We're strongest when we kill our own blood," which could highlight what plans Alpha has for Lydia down the line. Beta discovers Alpha pondering over this, pointing out that Lydia isn't dead, and mirroring his rage about the death of his last human attachment, Alpha too goes off on one. This happens at the same point as mentioned earlier in the recap, which is when Beta's friend is killed by Alpha, and you really get the feeling that the two are yin and yang, living in a circle and support system that is manipulative on both sides. Together they chant their mantra: "We walk in darkness, we are free, we bathe in blood, we are free. We are nothing, we are free, we fear nothing, we are free, we need no words, we are free, we embrace our death, we are free. This is the end of the world. Now is the end of the world. We are the end of the world." It's at this point that we see Alpha step out into the ravine from last time, where she comes face to face with Carol, and yeah, it's a really, oh yeah, its own moment. Now in the episode 3 preview, it looks like Alpha once again uses manipulation to draw the survivors out, calling them to a meeting place to talk before attempting to murder them all. This ambush I think will be another big loss for the group, and I can actually see there being a big death here with Alpha pretty much wiping them out. After this I believe that they will be forced to look for help from others, and luckily for them, you may remember that Eugene collected satellite parts last episode, which could allow him to extend the radio signal, and thus they can reach out to the mysterious mysterious voice from the end of season 9. This will allow the survivors to build up their defenses, and they can finally have a fighting chance against the Whisperers. Overall, I really enjoyed this episode, and so far the season is 2 for 2 in my opinion, with this backstory painting out just how dangerous Alpha really is. Just in case you didn't know, it's on, and I can't wait to see what happens in the next episode. Obviously, I'd love to hear your thoughts on episode 2 and what you hope to see in the future. Drop them in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this video then please like it, and make sure you check out my full breakdown of the first episode if you need a quick catch up. If you want to come chat to me on Twitter then make sure you follow me at DefinitionYT, and if you want to join my Discord then make sure you click the link in the description below. We've got an awesome community that's made up of people just like you, and it's the best way to stay up to date with the channel, so hopefully I see you over there after this. Also, just want to let you know that we're currently giving away a free copy of Spider-Man Far From Home on Blu-ray, and all you have to do to be in with a chance of winning is to like this video, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts on The Walking Dead in the comment section below. The competition closes tomorrow, so it's your last chance to take part, and best of luck to everyone who's involved. This is a channel for people who are never missing television, so if that's the kind of thing you like, you need to subscribe to Definition. Thanks again for taking the time to watch this, you've been the best, and I'll see you next time. Take care, peace.